Your engine is talking to you right now, and if you ignore what it's saying, you could be looking at a repair bill that costs more than your car's actual value. There's one specific sound mechanics hope you never notice, because once you know what it means, you stop needing their expensive diagnostic fees. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what that sound is, why it happens, and how to fix the root cause before it turns into a $5,000 engine replacement. Here's the thing about car problems. Most people wait until something breaks completely before they do anything about it. You hear a weird noise, you turn up the radio, and you tell yourself it's probably nothing. That's exactly what the dealerships and repair shops are counting on. They know that if you catch a problem early, it costs you almost nothing to fix. But if you wait, they get to charge you thousands. A simple ticking sound today can become a blown engine tomorrow, and shops make a lot more money replacing an engine than they do fixing a $10 part. So they're not always in a hurry to tell you what a sound actually means. They'll just say, "Bring it in, we'll take a look," and then hand you a bill that makes your eyes water. I learned most of what I know about engines from my grandfather. He ran a small repair garage out of his barn for almost 40 years, back before computers were hooked up to every car on the road. He used to say that an engine is like a person coughing. If you ignore a cough long enough, it turns into something a lot worse. He could stand next to a running car with his eyes closed and tell you exactly what was wrong just by listening. No code reader, no laptop plugged into the dashboard, just decades of experience and a trained ear. Modern shops don't want you to have that kind of knowledge, because if you can diagnose your own car, you stop being a customer they can upsell. That old school knowledge got pushed aside when computers took over, but the sounds an engine makes haven't changed one bit. Metal on metal still sounds like metal on metal, whether it's 1975 or this year. So let's get into it. The sound you need to pay attention to is a light, rhythmic knocking or tapping that speeds up as you press the gas. A lot of people confuse this with normal engine noise, but here's the key part most people miss. A healthy engine hums, it doesn't tap. If you hear a ticking sound that matches the rhythm of your engine's speed, especially right after startup, that is often your valve lifters or your timing chain telling you they're not getting enough oil pressure or that they've worn down. Ignore this long enough, and it turns into scraping metal, and scraping metal turns into a seized engine. The first thing to check, and this costs you nothing, is your oil level and oil quality. Pull the dipstick. If your oil looks thick, dark, gritty, or if it's low, that's often the reason for the ticking. Old, dirty oil loses its ability to protect moving parts, and low oil means your lifters aren't getting properly lubricated. A basic oil change costs around $30 to $60 depending on where you go, or about $25 if you do it yourself with a filter wrench. You can buy for under $15. Compare that to an engine rebuild, which can run anywhere from $3,000 to $7,000. That difference alone should make you want to check your oil today. Next, listen for when the sound happens. If it's loudest right when you start the car in the morning and fades after a minute or two, that's a strong sign of lifter tick from oil draining back down overnight, leaving your lifters dry for those first few seconds. This is common and usually not an emergency, but it's a warning sign that your oil might be past its prime, or that you need an oil with a slightly higher viscosity if you live somewhere cold. If the tapping continues the whole time the engine runs and gets faster as you rev the engine, that points more toward timing chain wear. And this one needs more attention because a timing chain that skips can cause serious internal damage. Here's a trick a lot of people don't know. You can use a simple length of rubber hose or even a wooden dowel as a homemade mechanic's stethoscope. Put one end near different parts of the engine, like near the top of the valve cover, and put your ear close to the other end. This helps you pinpoint exactly where the sound is coming from, which tells you whether you're dealing with lifters, the timing chain, or something else like a rod knock, which sounds deeper and more like a dull thud instead of a light tap. This costs you nothing and takes 2 minutes, but it can save you from paying a shop just to tell you where a sound is coming from. A common mistake people make is assuming any engine noise means they need a whole new engine. That's rarely true right away. Most ticking sounds start small and stay fixable for a while if you catch them early. Another mistake is switching to a thicker oil thinking it will quiet the noise, without actually checking why the noise started in the first place. Thicker oil can sometimes mask a problem temporarily, while the real issue keeps getting worse underneath. And one more mistake. People top off old oil instead of doing a full change. Old oil has broken down chemically, and adding a little fresh oil to it doesn't restore its protective properties. You need a full change with a fresh filter to actually help. If you catch a lifter tick early and do a proper oil change with a good quality oil matched to your engine's specs, most people notice the ticking either disappears completely or gets noticeably quieter within the first day or two of driving. I've tested this across several older vehicles, comparing a basic oil and filter change against doing nothing, and the difference is night and day. Cars that got the oil change ran quieter, and more importantly, oil pressure readings improved, which means better protection for the parts inside your engine. If the noise is from timing chain wear, catching it early might mean a chain tensioner adjustment or replacement. which typically runs $200 to $500 depending on the vehicle, compared to a full engine job that can be 10 times that amount or more. The earlier you catch it, the smaller the fix. Now here's a bonus tip that goes along with this. Once a month, pop your hood while the engine is off and completely cool, and just look at the top of the engine and around the valve cover for any oil residue or seepage. Small oil leaks are often the very first sign that a gasket is starting to wear out, and they usually show up before any unusual sound does. Catching a small leak early means a simple gasket replacement, usually under $100 in parts if you're comfortable doing it yourself, instead of dealing with oil starvation problems down the road that lead right back to that ticking and knocking we just talked about. So to sum it all up, that light tapping or ticking sound, especially right at startup, is your engine asking for help before it's too late. Check your oil level and quality first, listen for when the sound happens and how it changes with engine speed, and don't ignore it just because the car still seems to be running fine. A $30 oil change today can be the difference between a quiet, healthy engine and a $5,000 repair bill down the road. That's the real result here, and it's worth repeating. Catching the sound early is one of the cheapest, most effective things you can do for your car. If this video helped you understand your engine a little better, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and let me know in the comments if you've heard this sound in your own car and what you found when you checked it out. Next time, I'm going to show you another warning sign hiding in plain sight, one that shows up in your exhaust and tells you exactly what's going on inside your engine before it becomes a real problem. Until then, remember, your car is always talking to you. The question is whether you're listening.